UAE, Qatar, and India. Both countries gave us security, a sense of belonging, and unconditional support, just like a mother. As mark of respect, may we all rise for the national anthem of India and Qatar. Now, I would like to call a little actors, Ruchika Matka, Alan Jogi, Zainab Murtuza Sayyed, and Niambi Chaudhary for the welcome speech. Mother to the world. To the world, you may be one person, but for that, you are the world. Good morning to the world. Today, Lali here to honor our mothers who are the world to us. To create this wonderful event, our special guest, Miss Mini, Journey, and guest of honor, Dr. Rini. We welcome you to our assembly. We the students of DPS Kindergarten take the pride and honor of welcoming our respected principal, Miss Asnafi, our vice principals, Miss Shubhamutajari, Miss Mary Cruz, Miss Shubha Sheikh, our headmistresses, Miss DPS-Modern is legendary and our dearest mommy's was very special assembly on Mother's Day. Absolutely, Amvi. No one can argue with the fact that moms are our real life hero. Mothers spend their life looking after their children, taking care of their smallest need, and shielding them from trouble without even asking for anything in return. No one can replace for mothers what they do. In the island, we call mothers different names such as Ammi, Amma, Ma, Ai. There is an incredible bond between mother and child, right from the beginning and thus for a lifetime. It doesn't change by time or distance. The most important thing they share is their emotions. माँ से ज़्यादा सच्चा प्यार कोई नहीं कर सकता. We love you, Mama. I love you, Mama.
Thank you, children. Miss Sushma, don't you agree that mothers can be as sweet as honey and tough as a nail in shaping the life of a child? She is a child's best friend and also a best critic. She is the best admirer and the one who is stubbornly proud of a child's achievement. From tying shoelaces for the first time as we brace ourselves for the first day of our school to crying with us as job. Irreplaceable.
I agree. Mothers play a vital role in shaping our lives and giving unwavering support and encouragement. They are truly irreplaceable. There is no limit to what a woman can accomplish. Each time a woman stands up for herself, she stands up for all women. We are profoundly delighted to take this opportunity to introduce the chief guest for the day, Ms. Rukmini Council member of DPS-Modern and our guest of honor, Shocker, Cultural of Indian Doctors. We are honored to have you both as our esteemed guests for this special occasion.
To present you Hanifa Khan, chief guest. माँ को यारो, गिनती नहीं आती मेरी माँ को यारो, मैं एक रोटी मांगू वो दो ही लाती है। जन्नत के हर लम्हों का दीदार किया था, जन्नत के हर लम्हों का दीदार किया था, जब माँ ने गोद में उठा लिया। सब कहते हैं आज माँ का दिन है, ऐसा कौन सा दिन है जो माँ के बिन है?
Well said, Bhumika. Now let's listen to a little poet side with their English poem titled My Mom is Number One.
My mom is number one, the best in all the world. Yes, and everything to me. I love her very much. She loves me very much. I will wish her every day a happy Mother's Day. I play with my mom. I sing with my mom. I dance with my mom. I live with my mom. She loves me very much. I will wish her every day a happy Mother's Day.
Now I call upon Muhammad Omar for an Arabic poem.
أمي ربة بيت أمي ما أحلاها كيف البيت يكون لا أعرف لولاها أمي ربة بيت أمي ما أحلاها كيف البيت يكون لا أعرف لولاها أنسى حتى نفسي لكن لا أنساها كما هي طلعانا أنسى حتى كما هي طلعانا والله سنراها.
Fantastic! These little poets deserve a huge round of applause and a tap on their back for the poem.
Songs are the perfect emotional. We have Prab Singh, Ojasvi Pagore and Tamim Ahmed with their Hindi poem titled Ma, followed by a beautiful choir by the students of class preparatory.
माँ माँ मेरी माँ सबसे प्यारी मेरी माँ सबसे प्यारी मेरी माँ लोरी मुझे सुनाती माँ बड़कर सबसे होती माँ सबकी अपनी होती माँ प्यार सबको देती माँ हमें खिलाती दुलाती माँ माँ की माँ मेरी नानी माँ पापा की माँ मेरी दादी माँ एक और है अपनी माँ जिसको कहते हैं धरती माँ इस धरती पर एक और माँ जिसको कहते हैं भारत माँ.
Wow, how soothing it was for our ears. A big round of applause for our talented singers and musicians. She pours out motherly love into the lives of everyone at DPS Modern Indian School. She probably tends to listen to each student with a smile on her face. She tries to solve all the problems and gives the most calculated and sensible advice, easily teaching deeper things. A motherly figure to all of us. She is none other than our principal, Miss Asnana, please. We request you, ma'am, to inspire all the mothers present here with your valuable words.
Thank you, teachers. Mrs. Rukmani Pinjani, the chief guest of this morning. Mrs. Dr. Rini Shaukat, the special guest or guest of honor this morning. The team of vice principals, Ms. Shifa, Ms. Mary, Ms. Soma. The HMs, Ms. Najla, Ms. Sini. The coordinators, teachers of the kindergarten, proud mothers, and I think even more prouder grandmothers. A very good morning. This morning, I know, is going to be a morning which is going to be etched in the memories of all the mothers. The enthusiasm with which we have seen the number of mothers dressing up, dolling up for this morning waiting for so many days for this morning to happen, to be present, to witness their children express their love, their care for you as mothers is going to be an exceptional morning for you, which will remain with you down the memory lane. This morning is very, very special, I know, for all the young mothers who have taken the courage to become moms. In today's world, where we are balancing the act between making ends meet, chasing our dreams of a career, you have to give yourself a small break and bring a child into this world. Wow, thank you so much for the appreciation. Generation next coming into DPS. We understand that it's not easy for mothers because you have your dreams, you have your pathway, and yet you stop and bring a child into the world and give the most productive years of your life bringing up this little child and giving a lot of undivided attention to your little baby, be it a boy, be it a girl, and be it twins and triplets in today's world because of all the treatments and the late marriages that are happening. We see a lot of the children being twins and triplets. So I know it's not very easy for you as mothers in today's world with zero support system from families because we are living far away from our families or even back home if we are living within our own country, it's very difficult to get the type of support that probably the grandmothers and their mothers, great grandmothers got from their extended families. So your world technically revolves around your little child. So your role also becomes doubly more important because what your child learns at home is going to be lessons of example, of role models of only two people, that is the mother and the father. The world celebrates mothers more than the fathers, even though both of them have the same amount of role to play, probably because you, as mothers, have biologically brought the child into this world, keeping the child for 9 months deep inside you, taking care and loving the child even before you saw the child take its shape. You, as mothers, are there 24/7 for the child. I know when it's a late night, groggy child, screaming, crying, waking up late in the night, it's first the mother who wakes up rather than the father. It's always the mother who responds to every little thing or every little change and demand of the child than the father does. Not undermining the role of the father, but that's, I think, genetically coded, emotionally coded, and socially coded that the mother sacrifices everything for the child. And when that role is on your shoulders, it's a big responsibility. In today's world, with the world taking turns where there's climate change, value erosion, when there is war, crime, discrimination, it becomes so important that you play your role as the first teacher of your child in a very big way. It is you who has to teach the child a firm but friendly attitude. You have to just be very firm when the child is not doing the right things and not shy away from being firm. Firm doesn't mean beating a child, firm doesn't mean physically abusing a child. Firm means rules, regulations that you abide by and allow your child to abide by. So, you as mothers have major roles to play. I know this morning is going to be very, very emotional because when I was seeing the run through, I was moved to tears because I was reminded of all the things that our parents have done for us. And I remember that one of the biggest things that my Ammi and Baba did for me, and I would say specifically my Ammi did for me, was read to us extensively. If I am able to speak without a piece of paper, without referring to anything, without being worried or concerned about what I am going to talk, make any notes, it's because my Ammi read to us extensively in her mother tongue, our mother tongue, Urdu. It was not in English that she read to us. She read it in Urdu. And we were very little children. We were like literally like the mother hen on top of the divan, and we used to sit down, the four sisters, and Ammi would read all types of things, probably things that we didn't understand at that age. But some way that has made a dent in our mind. All the four children, all the four daughters that she brought into this world, she ensure that we read extensively, we read extensively till date, and we are able to understand multifarious topics without actually specializing in that. So, my primary urge to parents is read to your children, spend quality time. Do not replace yourself with a screen. It's very easy. A screen handed over to a child, the child calms down, locks himself inside, and will never open up to you because he has an easy or she has an easy alternate, and that is a phone, a tab, probably your laptops, your screens at home, the computer screens at home. It's very easy to do that. Do you want to replace yourself with a screen? Is a question that you should ask yourself. When you read, you make those relationships with your child. With the latest transformation in education happening at the CBSE board and our school following or being part of the CBSE, it is essential that we start looking at basic literacy and numeracy and reading skills. Reading skills is something that we see the child through a lot in life. One need not be an expert in everything, but having the awareness, being able to connect things together is very important. To you, young mothers, I would say this morning reflect on how you could play a role in bringing up a well rounded child by reading to the child in whichever language you wish. Either your mother tongue, you speak in English at home, you read in English to the child. But remember that the mother tongue is also equally important, as the CBSE says, diversity in the languages that we speak. Your mother tongue is your connect to your culture, to your values, to your traditions, to everything that probably is your own, your identity. So if you want your identity, steer clear from making your child sit in front of American sitcoms. And I see kindergarten children coming, when we interact with them, they speak American English. I don't know how that happens. It happens because the home front is probably encouraging some sort of a behavior which is not your personal identity at all. Your personal identity is your hometown, your language, the food that you eat, the culture that you follow, the values that you follow. That is your identity. Help your child remain connected with that identity, because if we lose out that, probably we are losing out on who we are, and that's pretty dangerous. To all the grandmoms, we salute you. You did a wonderful job of bringing up wonderful mothers who could probably take the right decisions of choosing the right school for their children, bringing them to this school, and partnering with us for education. When we reflect back, we see that our great grandparents or the great great grandparents of your, if I'm talking about you, because I'm a little generation two extra than you're pretty young for being compared with me, is that probably your great grandmothers were better mothers but were unlettered. They never went to a school. Your grandparents probably went to schools. They were not that bad parents, they were good parents. Our parents probably went to schools, got some kind of education, not so defined, so not so refined, but they were also very good parents. Somewhere the excess of education has spoiled us, I feel, in making us too choosy about things, too concerned about small little issues, and not focusing on the holistic development of our children. I have parents who come up with children who they have trained from age 6 months. I don't know why are you doing that. Leave the school to do that business, no, of training your child from grade six. Some online education from 6 months old. I did that training for my child. I did this training. Enjoy your child, the child's childhood. Enjoy your time with your little child. It is the time to connect with them. I take this opportunity to thank both of our guests, both mothers, doing very well in life, managing careers, home fronts, managing a happy upbringing for their children. Many congratulations to both of you, ma'am, for being who you are, for inspiring young mothers in doing the task of, taking care of just not your child, but everybody else's child who comes into your life. My Heartfelt thanks to all the teachers at DPS Modern Indian School, and we are a large number of 300 teachers. 300 teachers who are not the biological mothers of 5,000 children who are in the school, but who have fostered such strong bonds that when children leave our school, go as alumni, get married, they still come back to us and say, "Thank you, ma'am, for doing what you did for us. You made a difference to our lives." To all the mothers who are not biological mothers, who have been actually brought children into this world but still have fostered those strong bonds, many congratulations, because you are greater than a biological mother. A biological mother is inclined to, is connected to. Even without that, if you're doing it, you are better than anybody else in this world because you have understood true motherhood. To all my parents, please continue to foster values of sensitivity towards every single living being in this world, be it from any part of the world, be it a plant, an animal, or any other living, crawling creature in the world. Help your children have the sensitivities towards everything. It makes a difference. We would have a place called Mother Earth, which would be a more safer haven for all of us, without civil wars, without crimes, without unwanted wars happening, without differences, with secularism, with respect to diversity. A salute to all the mothers of DPS Modern Indian School, especially of the kindergarten, who are seated here. God bless each one of you with mental, physical, and spiritual strength and health so that you impact generation next. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind and lovely words.
It's time to call upon our honorable chief guest to address the gathering. On behalf of the DPS-MIS family, we would like to call our chief guest, Ms. Rukmani Khanjani.
Good morning, Principal Ma'am, teachers, our guest Dr. Rini, beautiful mothers and grandmothers. Today, DPS MIS has organized to celebrate this Mother's Day. I would like to thank all mothers, grandmothers who have come here to grace the occasion. Mother, motherhood is indeed God's most wonderful gift on this planet. She is the first teacher, you can say, a spiritual guru, and a friend to her child. Mother finds happiness in a child's happiness. I guess it will be true to say that the relation of a mother and a child is most beautiful and inseparable bond that we all have in this world. Motherhood is a challenging role. God has given mother the power to be emotionally strong, loving, caring, and nurturing her child. A day to honor and appreciate love and sacrifice for all the mothers. So let's cheer for all the mothers. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your humble and touching words.
A mother gives birth to a child and brings life to the earth. Giving birth is just like a rebirth to a woman. And to make this process smooth, God has sent angels without wings, and we call them doctors. Today, amongst us, we have a special guest, Dr. Rini Shaukar. our guest of honor who is going to enlighten us. To you, ma'am.
A fantastic morning to one and all gathered here. I'm really humbled by those words of introduction. May I grab this opportunity to thank DPS-MIS, school principals, vice principals, headmistresses, and special educator who was the person between me and DPS. I thank each and everyone for taking me on board this celebration. I'm really honored and privileged to be a part of this celebration. But actually, we as mothers, we celebrate motherhood 365 days, 24/7, right? Yeah. May I take this opportunity to request you all to give a big, loud round of applause to all the moms gathered here today. Yes, we all deserve it. Don't you feel rejuvenated? Yes? Well, I do. Myself, Dr. Rini Shaukat. I'm a family physician practicing for the past almost 25 years. I'm in Qatar for the past 10 years. I'm an active member of Indian Doctors Club Qatar chapter, presently as the cultural secretary. And I'm also a person who loves mental fitness in each and everyone around me. I'm a proud co-founder of an organization called Best Friends, of which I'll talk about later. I stand here not as a speaker. I'm one among you who experiences and understands the daily concerns and struggles you mothers go through. I'm really honored and blessed to address this powerful, strong, compassionate group of mothers. And I want these words to resonate within you throughout your life. We all are on a journey, a wonderful journey of parenting. Trust me, it's not easy at all, but it's exciting. And it's a continuous learning process. I have a son who is, by God's grace, graduated now, but still I feel I'm learning parenting. So it's a continuous process. You will keep learning till the end of your life. Our child, your children, are stepping into the world of formal education. Formal education in itself comes with a set of concerns, anxieties, excitements, joys, sorrows, and of course embarrassments as well. You name it and it's there, right? Talking about embarrassment, may I present before you a small incident? The son I was talking about, who is a graduate now, when he was taken for his interview for the kindergartens, the after the interview was over, it was a missionary school, so the mother superior, she gave my son a chocolate. He looked at me, should I or should I not? I just nodded my head, and he just grabbed that chocolate. He was happy for two reasons: one, that he got a chocolate; another, that the chocolate was of his choice. And then he stayed back. He didn't go. And the mother superior, she was smiling. I was also wondering what's happening. I was not also able to get what he wants more. He waited for a while and then he went to the mother superior. Imagine the mother superior, okay? And you know what he told her? He told her, don't you have manners? Don't you know when someone says thank you, you have to say welcome? You can understand the embarrassment I went through that time. But these are all my cherished memories. So, what I would like to tell is each moment you spend with your child is precious. You are creating memories. So, enjoy it to the fullest. And each child parent relationship is unique. Never ever compare. Because even your child, your elder child, your child sibling, their relation with you is not same as this child, right? So every parent-child relationship is unique. Accept it from heart. Okay, there are few things which I would like to highlight, which you all know as I know. I will be speaking from a family physician and a parent inside me. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. So just as a physician and as a mother, I just want to highlight few points. May I? Positive parenting. We have heard this word positive parenting? Yes. What does that mean? It's very simple. It's creating a bond between a parent and a child through mutual respect and communication. That doesn't mean that you have to agree to what all your child says. Not at all. The positive parenting has three F's. Be firm. Madam mentioned that word, firm. Be firm, be friendly, and be fair. Take these mantras. I'm sure it will help you in your journey as a parent. You know, there are four types of parenting. One is the one which we call it authoritarians. Authoritarians are parent driven. Parent says something, child obeys it. That's it. There is another which is called neglectful, where child is in his own world, parent in his own world, with no connection between them at all. There is something called authoritative, in which the parent discusses things with their child and makes him understand, see, this is good for you. That is called authoritative. Let us try to fall in that category. And there is another one category which is called permissive. Permissive means, it's child driven. The child says something and you just agree to it. So it's for us to choose wisely in which category we would like to be. What are you to your children? We all are role models to our children. Their seeing is us from their childhood. So what all we say, what all we do, they just imbibe it. It has a permanent impact inside uh, those small minor children. They take it that yeah, this is the right way. So let us choose our words wisely. Let us act thoughtfully, because what all we do, they will take it that that is the right way to do it. Just for example, if we want our children to decrease their screen time, what have we to do? We have to decrease our screen time. See, keeping my mobile in my hand, I'm telling my child, see, your time for mobile is done. You cannot hold it anymore. Is it fair? They are seeing mobile in my hand, and they might be thinking, right? How come that is fair for her? It's not fair for me. So we have to decrease our screen time so that the child understands, yes, screen time should be decreased. Likewise, we cannot totally avoid our junk foods. I totally agree with it. But then we can decrease the number of times we are going for it, right? Because anything they learn at this age, this tender age, that will be there with them lifelong. So let us be a good model to our children. Another thing which I would like to highlight is academic expectations. See, there is a wonderful Chinese saying, if I'm not wrong, that God has created just one pretty child. God has created just one pretty child, and every mom owns it. What a wonderful saying, is it? Not. Yes, every mom, our children are very precious to us. We want them to excel in every field, be it academics, be it sports, be it arts. But moms, I would like to bring some points, highlight some points. Each child has his own pace of understanding and learning. So what we have to actually do is create an atmosphere where the child starts loving the process of learning, right? So, because each child is unique, each child has his own capacities, capabilities, his own choices, his own likes, dislikes, merits, demerits. So, we have to keep analyzing our children and try to get what he is interested in and give him the full support. There's another thing I think very important is separation anxiety. Till your child starts going to school, the child was with you always. You were their primary caretaker and emotional anchors. So the thought of going to school, going away from the mom itself is overwhelming for the child, also for the mother. So actually the process should start much before the child goes to school. Like before itself, you can introduce small separations like uh, allowing your child to be with their sibling for some time. And another thing which you can do now is tell them what all they'll gain at school. Like they'll gain new friends, they'll be learning dancing, singing, new words, new alphabets, new songs. So they will get that positivity. Yes, if I go to school, I'll be getting so many things, right? Another thing, whenever you send a child to your school, make the goodbyes brisk and positive. I mean, instead of making, oh, my child is going, I won't see her or him for a couple of hours, hug them, give a kiss, and say goodbye. We'll meet in the evening or afternoon. So the child enters the school with the positivity, right? So let us make our goodbyes crisp and positive. Then never expect, no, rather than expect the unexpected to happen anytime. They are not our miniature forms. They are individuals in themselves. They will do what they like. I was very impressed by the children who performed here. That reminded me of my daughter when she was in preschool. She was chosen to be the anchor for their annual day program. And the teacher, so sweet, she taught this child what to speak, how to speak, all the actions and all, and she was very thorough with it. But on the day of the program, when my child was handed over the mic, first word what she said was Parayula, meaning I won't speak up. You can think what the teacher, the principal, and myself being in the audience were thinking, what's happening? And just in a couple of seconds, she said, hey, Pantiche, I told you all. And then she went forward with what she was taught to, and the program went very well. So we cannot expect them to behave as we want them to. They'll do their own way, but enjoy it. That will be, memories, cherished memories for you always. There is something called physical fitness. Physical fitness is a very common term, and we all know. Even we moms, we are going to gyms or exercises. That is a very important thing which should be inculcated into the routine of the child from the childhood. Physical activity is very, very important. Physical fitness is very important. Similarly, there is something called mental fitness, which is also equally important. Mental fitness, it starts with bonding in the family. We should have a close bonding among members of the family. We as moms totally agree that we have our own works at home. We are maybe practicing doctors or whatever profession we are into, we have stress there, but still, every day we should find time for our children. We should talk to them. We should ask them, how was your day in the school? They will speak up. They will let you know, oh, these things happen. Some things make them happy. Some things make them sad. So you should give them an opportunity to talk to you. That itself may solve many of their concerns. And of course, I always salute the teachers because they play a very vital role in molding our children. And also, I always prefer at least have one meal together. All the families sitting around the table, talking your day, how was it, what all did you gain, what all did you lose, not just positive, everything you share. So the meal time when you're all together is a very perfect and important time, to increase your bonding with each other. There is something called healthy lifestyle. This healthy lifestyle is based on many pillars actually. You should have a balanced diet, you should be well hydrated, then you should have enough good sleep, physical activity, as I already mentioned earlier, and last but not the least, sleep. We should also maintain a sleep pattern, a sleep hygiene. Of course, last but not the least, cleanliness, cleanliness and hygiene. We all went through the COVID phase, so we all know how much beneficial is cleanliness. It helps to prevent so many diseases. It helps us to remain active. It helps us to be free from many diseases. Last but not the least, I would like to tell you in this phase of parenting or motherhood, we all are together. No one is left alone. We can create community of mothers, of like-minded mothers who can share their experiences, who can present their concerns, take advice, give advice. And I don't think in this world of networking, it's a big deal. We can have it and we should have it. It definitely will help us in our parenting career, I should say. So let me conclude by saying, let us embrace the beauty in chaos. We as moms, we are creating the next generation. Let it be strong, positive, and confident because they will be forming the backbone of our coming up society. Thanks for your patient listening. Happy parenting. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening us with your words of wisdom. Mothers, get ready for some excitement now. Over to Miss Sabah Ahmed and Miss Bhumika Dhruv.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, beautiful mom. Sabah ma'am, what do you miss most about your childhood? What I miss the most is playing games with my family and friends. Dear mothers, what do you miss the most? I think you also miss the same, playing games. To bring back the golden memories of our childhood, we have something truly special planned for you all. We are going to host a thrilling game where we will be picking 5 lucky moms from this wonderful crowd. But wait, before we begin, let's make sure all the mothers in the room are ready to participate. Shout out loud if you are a mother filled with love and joy for your children. Are you ready, mom? Thank you. Excellent. Now get ready to be a part of this fantastic game where luck will determine the winners. Here is how it works. Our students have written their mother's name on the chit of paper with the help of their teachers. This has been put in a lucky box which will be brought into the auditorium soon. Can we have the box, please? As the names of 5 lucky moms will be called out, as the names of 5 lucky moms will be called out, I request you to come down near the stage. I would like to invite our principal ma'am, chief guest of honor, our vice principal, Ms. Shifa Sheikh, kindergarten headmistress, Ms. Najla Muhammad Bukhari, to choose the lucky mom of the day. Can we have the first lucky mom?
Mother of Amna Sufi, Miss Shadia.
Do we have Miss Katia here? Ma'am, please come down.
Next is mother of Prithvik Balan, Miss Kausalya. Mother of Ravia De Rupanjana, Miss Rupanjana. Mom of Aban Sharif, Miss Adiba. Mother of Alina, Miss Mahima.
Can we have a loud round of applause for all the lucky moms? Now we request the lucky moms. See, you all are lucky moms. You can clap for yourself, everyone. Now we request the lucky mothers to speak
One word about motherhood or one sentence about motherhood. What do you think motherhood is?
Hello, moms. Motherhood means we should be very friendly with our kids, and we should give them care, love, everything, and we should spend our quality time with them.
Thank you, ma'am. The meaning of mother is love, and love is mom.
Right? Motherhood is very challenging and exciting too. So we should be friends with our children. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
For me, motherhood means pure unconditional love.
Wow.
According to me, mother is a very thrilling and an amazing journey what I have come across with my twins. And it's all like I feel all our lucky mothers here because sitting out there, I was feeling and my name is not going to come. But luckily my name came, so everyone is lucky. And because we have kids, we are lucky enough. That is what I feel. And all the ladies who have no kids, but they're lucky because they are lucky. That is why they don't have kids. I feel everyone is lucky, even though they have kids or they don't have kids, because that's what being a woman, being a mother is a very great thing, and that is all of us are lucky.
Thank you, mom. Thank you, ma'am. Hold on to your seats and let's get ready for yet another exciting game. The game is Mother's Day Fastest SMS Challenge.
Dear mom, grab your mobile phone and send a quick SMS to a number on the screen with the tagline of today's program, Ma, love you forever. Number is 33094809. I will repeat again. 33094809. And we got the first SMS. The number is 77624732. 77624732.
Yes, ma'am. Give a round of applause for the winner. Congratulations to the winner. The fun does not end here. We have a game for our grandmothers too. Any four grandmothers, two in pink, two in blue, to please come forward. Who will reach the first near the stage will be the winner. Pink, it's pink and blue. Audience, let's cheer them with a round of applause. Ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Now we will hand over to Mr. Sushma and Bhumika to perform all the proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Bhumika and Miss Sabha, for such an engaging and fun session. It was indeed a pleasure to watch the mothers' enthusiasm. We now have an AV presentation on motherhood, prepared by Miss Madhavi Gurunapalli. So I request you all to sit back and enjoy.
ये जो माँ की मोहब्बत होती है ना, ये तमाम मोहब्बतों की माँ होती है। पता नहीं क्या जादू है माँ के पैरों में, जितना झुकता हूँ उतना ही ऊपर जाता हूँ। कौन कहता है कि बचपन वापस नहीं आता, दो घड़ी माँ के पास में बैठ कर देखो, बच्चा ना महसूस करो फिर कहना। तू जहाँ है मेरा मेरी माँ, मेरी माँ। जब कभी मेरे दर्द जाती तू, तो आँख तेरी भी तो बड़ी थी एक छोटी सी फूल से सभी दर्द मेरे होते बतलाता पर अंधेरे से डरता तो दिखलाता तेरी परवाह करता तेरी परवाह करता दुनिया में तेरा दिया चलता तू की बात
Wow, that was a mind-blowing TV presentation. Mothers, don't you agree with me?
Now, hold your breath for the first performance by a tiny tots of class nursery, trying their best to impress all the mothers present here. Mother is the real queen who protects the children. What better way to celebrate our mothers on Mother's Day than by crowning themselves as queens? To the mother of every house who wears an invisible crown. Do you think we need anyone to do the honors? Let us all stand up royally and crown ourselves. Let's tell the world that we are the queens today and forever. To honor motherhood, our tiny tots, along with their teachers, have made glittery crowns for their mothers. Yeah, mothers, you can stand up and wear your crowns. All the mothers, please stand up.
What an emotional moment. May the Almighty bless us all.
Now, let's all watch a mesmerizing dance performance from our little ones of class preparatory on the theme Ma, Love You Forever.
Look at your feet, walk between, something
तेरी जब से दुनिया तेरी ममता ही पाया दरिया से बड़ा तेरा दिल है बेईमान ये जीवन सुना तुझको तेरे कदमों में जन्नत हो रब से मिली सबसे बड़ी देन तू है देखी जब से दुनिया तेरी होता है कोई दरिया से बड़ा तेरा दिल है बेईमान ये जीवन सुना तुझे तेरे कदमों में जन्नत रब से मेरी सबसे बड़ी भेंट तो है
तो कितनी भारी प्यारी प्यारी है ओ कि जो दुनिया है ये मन है कहाँ तो भूल लाई है अपना नहीं तुझे सुख कोई अपना नहीं तुझे सुख कोई मैं मुस्कान तो मुस्काई मैं मुस्कान तो मुस्काई मैं रोया तो रोई मेरे कपड़े तू बंधारी है तू कितनी अच्छी है तू कितनी भोली है प्यारी प्यारी
दुनिया में एक ही जगह है जहाँ हम बड़े होते हैं, जब हम माँ के पेट में होते हैं। क्योंकि जब हम पेट में होते हैं हमें वो देख नहीं पाती है, बिना देखे प्यार करना शुरू कर देती है, तो वो है ब्लाइंड। न करती दिखावा इबादत का, बस भूखों को खाना खिलाती है माँ। ये दुनिया होगी दुनिया के लिए, मेरे लिए मेरी दुनिया बनाती है।
Wow, children, you all have touched our hearts with your amazing dance performance. I now call upon Devika Vipin to propose the vote of thanks, followed by honoring the mothers.
Gratitude is a plant blossom that springs from the soul. It is with great pleasure that I, Devika Papan, on behalf of DPS Kindergarten, would like to express my heartfelt thanks to our Chief Cook, Principal Ma'am, Vice Principal, and Kindergarten Headmistress for inspiring us with your presence and words of wisdom. We are indeed grateful for the gift of your time and honor your presence to celebrate the memorable event of Mother's Day. Last but most importantly, our hearty thanks to all mothers who have given us so much love and affection. Thank you, God, for blessing us with great mothers.
Thank you, Devika. We have come to the end of the program. Signing off for the day are your hosts, Ms. Bhumika and Ms. Sushma. Over to Ms. Shazia and Ms. Rehana for further proceedings. All the mothers, please be seated.
Good morning, one and all present here. A mother cherishes every victory of the child. Every time a child receives a certificate, a medal, or any appreciation, she celebrates it that moment. She is selfless and doesn't expect anything from it. DPS Modern Indian School is going to acknowledge the victory of being a mom by presenting special certificate and handmade medals to all the mothers of kindergartens. To do this honor, who can be better than your own child? So, I request mothers of nursery A to line up to the right side of the auditorium and mothers of nursery B to line up to the left side of the auditorium. Now, let me invite the students of nursery A to join us on stage and students of nursery B to take their place in front of the stage. Mothers, please join your children. I request all the mothers to join your children. Nursery A mothers on the stage and nursery B along with your children in front of the stage. Meanwhile, I request the mothers of nursery C to stand at the left side, right side of the auditorium and mothers of nursery D right side of the auditorium. Children, please honor your mothers. Now I request mothers of nursery C to line up to the right side of the auditorium and mothers of nursery D to the left side of the auditorium. Thank you, mothers and children of nursery A and B. You can take your children along with you to their classrooms. Mothers of nursery B, you can move along with your children to the classroom. Now let me invite students of nursery C to join us on stage
and students of nursery D to take their place in front of the stage. Mothers of nursery C, please join us on stage. Mothers of nursery C, please join us on stage. Mothers of nursery D, along with your children in front of the stage. Mothers of nursery D. Mothers of nursery D, please join your children. Children, please honor your moms by giving medals and certificates. Meanwhile, I request mothers of nursery to assemble at the right side of the auditorium and mothers of nursery F to the left side of the auditorium. Mothers of nursery right side of the auditorium and mothers of nursery F to the left side of the auditorium. Thank you, nursery C and D. You can go back along with your children to the classroom. Mothers of nursery C and nursery D. Now let me invite students of nursery E to join us on stage and students of nursery F in front of the stage. Now I request mothers of nursery G to assemble at the right side and nursery H on the left side. Mothers of nursery F and G, please join your children on stage. Mothers, please join your children on stage. Mothers of nursery E and nursery F, please join your children. Mothers of nursery G to line up to the right side of the auditorium and mothers of nursery H to the left side of the auditorium. Children, please honor your moms by giving medals and certificates. Thank you, nursery E and F. Mothers and children of nursery and F can get back to your classes.
Thank you, mothers of nursery ENF. Now let me invite students of nursery G to join us on stage and students of nursery F to take place in front of the stage. Mothers of nursery G and H, kindly join your children. Mothers of nursery G on stage and mothers of nursery H, please join along with your children. Children, please honor your moms by giving medals and certificates. Now I request mothers of nursery I to line up to the right side of the auditorium and mothers of nursery J to the left side of the auditorium. Thank you, mothers of nursery F and G. You can get back with your children to their classes. Now let me invite students of nursery I to join us on stage and students of nursery J in front of the stage. Students of nursery I on stage and students of nursery J in front of the stage. I would like to invite mothers of nursery I on stage and nursery J along with your children in front of the stage. Mothers of nursery I and nursery J, please join your children. Children, please honor your mom. Thank you, nursery I and nursery J. I request mothers and children of nursery I and J to get back to your classes. Now I hand over to Ms. Rehana for further proceedings. Thank you, Ms. Shazia. Good morning, one and all present here.
I now request mothers of Prep K to line up to the right side of the auditorium and mothers of Prep B to the left side of the auditorium. Parents, kindly do not block the exit. Now let me invite students of Prep K to join us on stage and students of Prep B to take their place in front of the stage. Mothers of Prep A and B, please join your children. Children, please honor your moms by giving medals and certificates. Thank you, Prep A and B. Now you can proceed to your classrooms. Prep A and B parents and students, please proceed to the classrooms. Now I request mothers of Prep C to line up to the right side of the auditorium and mothers of Prep T to the left side of the auditorium. Parents, once you finish the honorings, you'll have to proceed to the classrooms. Please don't go back and sit over there. Now let me invite students of Prep C to join us on stage and students of Prep T to take their place in front of the stage. Mothers of Prep C and D, please join your children. Children, please honor your moms by giving medals and certificates. Thank you, Prep C and D. Parents and students, you can proceed to your classrooms. Parents of C and D, please proceed to your classrooms. Now I request mothers of Prep E to line up to the right side of the auditorium and mothers of Prep F to the left side of the auditorium. Parents, please do not block the exit. Now let me invite students of Prep E to join us on stage and Prep F to take their place in front of the stage. Mothers of Prep E and F, please join your children. Children, please honor your moms by giving medals and certificates. Thank you, Prep E and F. Now parents and children, you can move to the classroom. Now I request mothers of Prep G to line up to the right side of the auditorium and mothers of Prep H to the left side of the auditorium. Parents and students, you can proceed to the classrooms. E and F parents, you can proceed to the classrooms. Parents, it's a request, kindly do not block the exit. E and F parents, kindly proceed to the classrooms. Now I request mothers of. Now I invite students of Prep G to join us on stage and Prep H to take their place in front of the stage. Parents, those who are down, kindly please move from there. The children are coming over there, please. Children, please honor your moms by giving medals and certificates. Thank you, Prep G and H. Thank you, moms. Now can proceed to the classroom along with your children. Now I request mothers of Prep I to line up to the right side of the auditorium. Parents and students kindly move to the classrooms. Now I request children of Prep I to join us on stage. And mothers, please join your children on stage. Prep I. Children, please honor your mom by giving medals and certificates. Thank you, Prep I. Parents and children, you can move to the classroom. Thank you, parents. This we have come to an end for today's program. Thank you, parents. It was a lovely to have you all here. Parents, you can go to the classrooms along with the children.